There's a very interesting take on things from George Grills. He's a journalist, the defence and political correspondent for The Times. And he says on his Twitter page, it's an exclusive, Sir Keir Starmer was hosted at a 5-star hotel in Mauritius shortly before entering politics. He met senior politicians, including the country's Prime Minister, and discussed the Chagos Island with Mauritius. He was gifted a wooden maquette, a warship. There he is getting his gift. Can you see him? He continues on his Twitter. He wanted to understand Chagos issues, and wherever I could clear things up for him, I did, said Satyajit Boulel, a Mauritian lawyer and friend of the Starmers. So there he is saying that. This bit is rather interesting.
If the White House says no, then it will not happen.
This is the same journalist, George Grills, for The Times, in an interview for The Times. Here's what he's got to say about moving forward, whether this Chagos money will get handed over, whether it'll transpire. You make of it what you will.
If the White House says no, then it will not happen.
The Chagos archipelago is in the middle of the Indian Ocean. It's a British overseas territory in a very strategic position. The US operates a military base on these islands, and the UK, under this government, is proposing to cede sovereignty of these islands to Mauritius, and this is causing a bit of a diplomatic headache. We're waiting for which way Caesar's thumb will go. What will Trump say?
If he says he doesn't want this deal, does Keir Starmer have to listen? Does it end up looking like America dictates our policies, or do we make an enemy of a very powerful man?
They will have to cancel the deal. I mean, they claim that America doesn't have a veto on it, but our defence is entirely reliant on the US, and of course, if the White House says no, then it will not happen.
Right, if the White House says no, then it will not happen. That's a Times journalist. He's not going to say that lightly, is he? Not going to put his name to that. I've gone down his Twitter feed. He seems quite rational. So I'm going to put this to you. I'd like to know your viewpoint. I'm sorry, but I think the power's gone to Keir Starmer's head. I think he's enjoying it way too much. I think it's probably you can complain about how Boris was, you can complain about how other leaders were, and I could wax lyrical about Theresa May and the damage she's done to this country. But for pure enjoyment, in enjoying the power that he's been gifted, that's been handed over to him, it's our sovereignty that he's entrusted with, I think he's enjoying it way too much. I just think he's getting off on it. I think that's what you call it, isn't it? Tell me what you think.